Welcome back to Something with Sina. I'm so excited. I have one of the wildest people I know today, obviously, because so I'm gonna let her introduce. Okay, I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and then the topic for today.
Hi guys, welcome to Something with Sina. The wildness she was talking about.
She's not always that wild.
Yeah, no. Be serious now. I am Yulin.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. They say I call myself Wednesday. Do you? How can you call me Wednesday?
Because you're Wednesday.
I am Wednesday. Just eat it.
I'm going to keep this one. Because we're serious.
I am Yulin. I work with Sinazo. And we are work colleagues, but above all that, we speak about a lot of other things, and we relate to a lot of other things on different levels. And today we are going to speak about something very dear to my heart, when God removes people from your life.
Can I please have the questions?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I wanted her to come up with a topic, as I do with all like my guests, and she so strict because I know baby girl, because she was just like, you can't ask me this, you can't ask me that. I'm like, hey, chop rice, you're not gonna tell me what to ask you. So yes, do you want to start off our conversation? What does that mean to you, or anything like that, really?
So I think the reason why this topic it's very important and very dear to my heart is because, sometimes we think that the people that we choose to be in our life is just supposed to be there forever. Well, we find ourselves in positions where we tolerate them, and we tolerate the things that they do to us, and the things that they say to us because they are considered our best friend, or they are supposed to be in our circle,
or even family,
or even because we've built such a long relationship and have been friends for years, we tolerate all types of behavior. And I think there's just a point in your life where you come and you have to tell yourself, like, you know what, you are not healthy for my space.
Yes.
And not only that, you are not helping me grow as an individual.
That's a big one. Damn.
Yes. So yeah.
And that was like a lot to unpack, because I feel like in everything that you've said, like there's a lot in it that we can just speak on for hours, but we don't have that time. Do you maybe want to share? You can't zone out.
I'm not zoning out. I'm really
do you want to maybe share a time when something like that, you don't have to go into detail and stuff, you can just like keep it shallow, but obviously like your own experience, I'll probably maybe share mine as well, and then because I think this is like relatable, because it happens to all of us, and sometimes we don't really know how to deal with it, especially when someone was like a best friend.
Yeah.
For others it's like your auntie, your uncle, family.
It's also families, that thing of cutting people off that you know that they are not healthy for you. And that doesn't only go to friends, it's for family, it's for anybody that you find within your space that is not healthy for you. Yes, there was an incident where I've known this girl for a very long time, and she was my best friend. And I've helped her through many things the same way she has helped me through a lot of things. We shared that bond and stuff like that. But I think that the life choices that she made wasn't aligned to the things that I foresee for myself in the future. And although I stuck with her, and she was making this bad life choices for herself, I was still that friend. I was still also that type of friend that say, you know what, you deserve better. You so beautiful. You're so educated. There's so much to life for you than what you are currently choosing. And it went in by the 1 year, yes, and it went in by the other year, and it's been years of the same thing over and over and over and over, to the point where I was like, you know what, Lord, if this is not the person that should be in my space, please remove them.
Yes, I know that prayer.
Yeah, so I think that's what He did for me. And the nicest thing that God actually did for me is that I didn't feel the hurt or the pain of losing that friend. because that's one of the things that I asked him, like, I'm going to lose this friend, I'm going to miss this person because I'm going to want to talk to this person and stuff like that. And I'm going to want to know how they are. But although I cut him completely out of my life or my circle type of thing, yes, I still do wish him well. And I still do keep him in my prayers and saying that I hope you make proper decisions for yourself.
And as you're talking about this, I'm thinking about like a similar situation that I had. I don't know if I told you. It's not the other one. The other one I told you about that.
You told me about that one, but I don't think I know the other one.
Okay, so similar thing. Was my high school like bestie type of thing, and then stuff happened like years later. And when you've known someone for such a long time and they like go to and all of that, but then I feel like at times we do like grow apart with people, and because we are so used to the person and stuff, even though like they drain your energy and whatnot, but we hang on for the sake of we've known each other for a long time and stuff, even though you're dying inside. But then what happened with this like friendship of mine, it got like there was a fight and things just got like really ugly. Things were said, and then I was like, you know what? I love you. I'm gonna keep praying for you, but I don't think
this is healthy.
So it happens to all of us. And what do you think has been? How do you think it has impacted your friendships moving forward? Like what happened? Yeah.
I think it impacted my friendship moving forward on a very positive note. And I say that because now I know what I want in a friend. I know what I tolerate from friendships. And you know what? I kind of also feel that I'm mature in the sense of, having a best friend or having someone that you're really close to doesn't always mean that you're always going to be in contact. But it's that thing of being able to pick up the phone and say, hey, you just catch up where you left off and don't feel anything towards it. Because I think maybe younger me would have been like, oh, we don't talk, so you are not my best friend anymore. Oh, we don't catch up, we are not. Younger me probably wouldn't have understood that, we all live different lifestyles and stuff. But me now is like, okay, I'm gonna catch up. Like I have a best friend now, and I'm like, I don't talk to her for 3-4 days, and all of a sudden I'm like,
everything is
do you
chill.
want this? Do you need this? Or and she does the same thing. So I think that's the one thing also, and I surround myself with people that's going to influence my life in a positive way.
That's good.
Especially the friends that I choose. And I'm not really a friend person to have a big circle or anything. It's very few people, but I think making that decision of cutting that particular friend out of my life had a great impact of what I choose to do when I go forward, or who I choose to surround myself in.
I think that's actually good. But for me, what I would say, like, from that friendship breakup, for me, I'm very sus of people right now. Like, you say one thing, and I'm like, I don't need you in my life. But also, I feel like that kind of has like a negative impact or something, because one, not everyone is going to be like the previous person. It's just like in relationships and stuff. So I know that, like, I feel like for me that just took me out negatively, because first of all, I don't trust people, and I have this thing that I don't need friends, which is kind of crazy, because even the Bible talks about community. You need people in your life and stuff. So I think that's kind of something that I'm trying to
work on.
Right? Because new people, I'm just like, even with you, actually, I'm just like,
I just scrolled into your skin.
No, you didn't.
Like you just clicked with
No,
me.
I can just like take you out again. It's like it's like, don't say that. It's like a lot of stuff. Like, it's hard for me now because one, I don't really get along with people, but like when I find someone who I gel with, I'm like, okay, this is nice. But then another part of me is like,
is this real?
Pause. Exactly.
Yes.
Because
you question because based on what happened.
Because hey man, okay, can you please open your So now I'm probably gonna like ask 2 questions from this, because I feel like we're kind of freestyled.
Yeah. I think also that just like a lot of things, like I always say, you develop an I wouldn't say that it's an attitude because I don't believe it's an attitude, but you develop this thing based on past experience where you say you don't need people because people did A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
but you do need
You
people.
do need people.
And we're not specifically referring to you needing 10 million or 10 friends or 4. You at least need a person.
One person.
You need one person. But I also say this thing, and as much as we are humans, and if you're with a partner, you always intend to say that my partner is my best friend. Your partner is not your best friend. And I'll say why, because you are a person on your own and your partner is a person on their own. Yes, your partner becomes your best friend because there's certain things that you can say, but there's also certain things that you wouldn't necessarily have that type of conversation to them. So you need someone else.
Yes. Wow. I feel like we should just let that marinate because Yulin said a lot. Okay. And how do you think forgiveness can play a role in moving forward? Can I answer that first before you answer? Because for me, after that whole thing happened with my friend and stuff, still love her. And it's weird, like after some time. So, unfortunately, this is where we had to end our conversation because apparently my phone died. But please do stay tuned for part 2 where we will finish off the conversation. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Bye.